celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the goal to protect human rights. Scooter Mom celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want Scooter Mom to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that needs you.
Oh, hello. Give me a second here because apparently nothing can work right for me. Hello, Janet. Hi, Cricket. Hi, Style. Hi, Hitzel. I don't know what's going on. Give me a second here because joy. Oh, come on. What is going on? I don't think you guys can see me because for some reason, camera is oh so much fun today. Oh, come on. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. I literally just had to reboot the computer and I have connection noises going weird in my ear. So that's fun. Oh, and I just lost my camera. And so this is going to be a really fun show. Haha. Woohoo. I hope you can still hear me at least. Because, oy. Hi, Fuzzy. Hi, Buttercup. Hi, Eric. Who else? Did I miss anybody else? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I have no idea what is going on right now. I'm working on it. Stuff is just connecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, being a royal pain. All right, one moment. Ugh. even though I can't seem to get to the bigger screen. Give me one moment because I'm not looking at the chat right this second. Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm glad you can see me. My volume is low. Okay, testing. Oh, that's the wrong one. What the heck? Okay, so now it's disconnected my mic. Okay, let's see. Is that better? You can hear me now? Echo? Wait, hearing me with static. Oh, wonderful. Great. And don't ask me why I am not on the main screen right now because this is all kinds of weird and it's not letting me. Okay, well, that's half anyway. That's something. You hear me fine now, Buttercup? Okay, so tell me static, no static? Sorry, 1 second, I'm checking the settings again. Because this was not the way it was supposed to go today. Of course, it never is, and yet it does it anyway. Okay, well, good Lord, what the hell is my headband doing? Yes, I know. Janet, I can't, for some reason, get it to put me on full screen. I do not know why. See, this is what happens when I try to put myself on full screen. And this is what happens when I am where I normally have it set. So, okay, well, sorry everyone. That's just, I guess, the way it's gonna be for today. Oh, wait, is there one more thing I can try? Ha! How's that? How's everybody else? Oh boy. Do you like my little red hat? It's part of the Red Hat resistance movement. And if you are not aware of it, please feel free to check out my posts after the live. And yes, full screen. And perhaps you will see a little more about it. I did do it. Yay! Um, Thank you, Cricket. Okay, so the Red Hat Resistance Movement is really more of a thing that's happening in the States right now, but seeing as I know so many of you and I support the movement against, how to put it nicely, the movement against the current regime that you are living under. I crocheted. I had to reteach myself to crochet so that I could crochet this little bitty hat to wear in support. So I made it a pin. Okay, so enough about that. Um, Now I have everything pinned already, so glue for that. And I am now going to actually start the show. Hey, we're only a quarter of an hour into it. Hi, Lori Marie. All right, so hi and welcome to Scooter's Anti-Cult Report, where we focus on the ending Scientology channels with less than 1.5K subs. I am happy to have you here. The purpose of the show is to boost positive attention to the smaller channels in the anti-Scientology movement. If they are working to end the abuses of Scientology and not end others in the movement, I would like to feature that work. I will also share some of the larger channels, but my focus will always be on featuring the smaller channels. I show clips and shorts here, so please follow the links to watch the full videos and subscribe to everyone. For those of you on the replay, I put links in the description after the live stream. And pardon me for just one moment. My nose has now entered the conversation. Okay, that's better. It's like you're eavesdropping, trying to listen to the TV in the adjacent apartment. Are you still having trouble hearing the Antics? Because I was told that my volume was better. Let me double check here what's going on. My sound should all be correct. Audio, yeah, that's. Okay, tell me if that is any better. Yes, no, better, worse. Okay, Rib Guy, I see you. Is Big Chief here too? Hello and welcome. Sorry, I'm really not seeing an awful lot of the chat at this very moment. Okay. Okay, that's better. All right, thank you. Okay. All right, so because Antics, it's very important that you in particular can hear me because my first clip is of you. Okay, thank you, Club Brain Fog. Thank you, Fuzzy. Thank you. Hi, Miss Kim. Thank you, Janet. Okay, good. Hi, Style. Thank you. Okay, so, all right. So first up, Antics of a Mama Squirrel gave us a little update on the public works situation, and so I am going to attempt to share that with you. Note that I am saying attempt because, it is Scooter's Anti-Cult Report and
is going
fun.
to be doing some
and it
of the
started without me.
streaming
Give me a
for the
sec here.
public works.
Let me rewind this so that you can all hear it.
Yeah, Ganja Girl is going to be doing some of the streaming for the public works calls. We're going to trade off. It's not going to be me every time. And I will let you know who it's going to be. It might not start right away. She's still dealing with some in real life stuff, but Ganja Girl is back. I'm so excited. So I offered her my intro video. Here. This. So, yeah.
Okay. So, congrats, Antics. You get somebody to share the public works streams with again. And as you can see, I understand. Oh, Miss Kim, enjoy your soup. Okay, so now I am going to share a couple of things today from my own channel, not because I'm trying to toot my own horn, but because okay, so the one that I'm going to share with you first is from PTS in Texas. She does not, as of yet, have a channel, so she sends me videos, and um, and I share them with you. You know what? Not everybody has to have a channel, as much as I would like her to have one. We all know that headaches do come with that. And also, the other one that I'm going to share with you was actually streamed to a private Facebook group, and so I restreamed that with permission to my channel. So it's just a lot easier for me to share a clip from my channel for you. And well, I will explain something about that when I get to it, if I can remember. But in the meantime, please take a look at this clip from PTS in Texas. Well, it's a short. And she was in, she protests in Austin and Hitzel knows PTS, and they often protest together. And she happened to run into the number one guy who likes to call the cops on the protesters.
Calling the police today, Michael? Are we going to waste APD resources? All those blanket criminal trespasses y'all are issuing to like everybody? That is not the way to happiness. Look who it is.
So he was so incredibly talkative. I mean, okay, let's face it. He only talks when he's trying to get your money or when he's complaining to the police. So, but I mean, she was right there, ready to have a conversation. I don't know what the problem was. Do you know what the problem would have been? Anyway. So this next clip, and yeah, it's kind of a good thing that we had a delayed start, because it's probably going to be a little short again today. We might actually make it to 7 o'clock my time this time. Hi, 23. Hello, Brian. I saw you come in. All right. So next up, Fuzzy keeps doing her homework, and I am very pleased with this. So Fuzzy sent this to me, and yet we're definitely well enough into the stream that I can say my reply to her was, holy shit. So now, of course, it's going to start before I actually share it because the restarts have all my clips starting as soon as I go to start them or go to share them. But, well, I've paused it ahead of time. So hopefully I will remember to do that with the rest of them. I'm just trying to find it because, there it is. All right, here we go.
So after I make this video, my life will be over. Some of you might know this guy. He has a few thousand videos on YouTube. He's pretty popular at this point, gives a lot of health advice. He's a chiropractor, as you can see. Not only is this man a Scientologist, but he donates copious amounts. His profit margins are insane. They're through the roof. So he's donated probably around $7+ million to Scientology. And every product of his that you buy, you donate to Scientology as well, because he has a separate savings account just for that. He's an incredibly selfish and void of empathy human being. And the reason I know is because he's my fucking father. I was in the church I was raised in it, but I was like officially in for about 7 years. After my live, my dad came to my house, was banging on my door, and then my neighbors called the cops and told him to leave. So I'm sure that there's like a team of people working on a case against me. I'm not on a campaign to end Scientology. I just needed somebody to talk to. So after I make this video...
So, yeah, that, I feel for him. I do not know. I tried to look through his channel a little bit. Sorry, I am trying to go through and pause a couple of other videos ahead of when we get to them. So I'm not actually looking at chat right now, and I apologize. There, I'm coming back. There we are. So Davison, it could be the Jen Jones in me, but I'm a little confused. I'm getting the impression from scouring the videos and not actually like watching all of them, that perhaps Davison also may have gone through gender reassignment surgery. And I'm just saying that because you are very likely to also look through their channel, and it seems like, oh, okay. Well, that kind of makes a little more sense. Thank you, Fuzzy. That is Ian Rafalco. You think Davidson. That makes more sense. So forget what I just said about the whole gender reassignment. I was very, very confused, honestly, because they looked nothing alike other than long hair. So I'm like, okay, like no judgment here, but I'm very confused. Okay, so Ian doesn't actually have a channel then, I'm guessing. Okay, see, I sometimes wonder if I have face blindness because I don't always recognize people out of context. And like he looked very familiar to me with the shorter hair, but placing him is like impossible for me. So, okay. Well, that clears up a lot in my head. Thank you. Yes, it is from a few years ago, which is why I was also very confused. I was like, what? I don't understand. So, Fuzzy, I'm sorry, you're going to lose a couple of marks for not giving me a little clarification. That was on Davis. On Davison, though. That's where that short. Thank you, PTL. Or PLTP. God, mouth, work, please. So, hello. Welcome to Scooter's Anti-Cult Report, where this whole show is a mess. It was very out of context for me. I will just say that. Okay, let's move along from this awkward moment to someone that I do recognize. This is from Journey. She put out a short recently about the ideal mission in Milan closing to be absorbed, I think, into the org in Milan. This is Scooter's Day of Confusion, I guess. Let me find it. There we are. Okay.
But my research. Okay. This is the ideal mission. So yes, they were over here. All right. That's fun. And they deleted that. They're like, no, we're not. I'm like, you were there. And of course, Centro for purification, place of worship. It's located in the Church of Scientology in Milan. That's why I have on the map inside another. Yep, there's their courtyard. You guys are seeing this, right? Okay. This is not as fun as I thought it was going to be, guys. I thought I was just going to be whipping this out, but clearly it's boring. It's a boring job. Someone's got to do it. But my
Okay, so Journey, I'm just going to say I know the feeling. Okay. Hello, Peter. Welcome in. All right. So this next clip was sent to me. Well, the link to the video was sent to me. I chose the clip. And I am going to preface this by saying I'm making sure that the volume is a bit lower. When you watch it, because I know you will watch the whole thing because I've asked you to, and you do everything I ask you to, right? This is from Human Animal Corner, who does do Scientology content. Last I checked, she has 26 subs, and I think that can be improved. Now, when she wrote to me, she did acknowledge that it was very loud on the video. However, she still did ask me to share a clip, and so I am doing that. Anyway, I'm just going to share this with you and ask you to please give her some support. One moment. Here we are.
Ready to see you. Now, all you can tell, now, as you can tell, no one is getting harmed or tortured. And no one is definitely getting brainwashed at that facility. That's just something that L. Ron Hubbard concocted, and it was because a bunch of psychiatrists laughed him out of the room due to the E-meter. And since then, he wanted to get even with each and every one of you. So he added that into the Xenu story. And
Okay. It stopped anyway. That was the end of the clip. Okay, so hi, Becky. So I have not looked at her other videos as of yet because, you know, trying to pull together the show. Oh, we have a furry companion here, and it's Biscuit today, and he's going to probably go up to the windowsill. So anyway, please go and give her support, and perhaps like you do with me, you can give her some technical support too. Listen, it's not easy when you have not worked in the field of using audiovisual stuff to suddenly have a microphone in front of you and remember that it is there for you. Hi, Adam. And to remember to look at the camera when you're talking. And, there are all kinds of things that you have to keep track of. So there is a pretty substantial learning curve for everyone who actually puts themselves on camera. So all that to say, please have patience with all of us. And I know that you will, because you have always been very supportive of me. And I'm assuming that you would carry that over to everyone else. All right. So next up are two clips from Dr. Mayam Bialik. And I know she's from a TV show, the name of which escapes me right now. But I know she also is, I think, a psychologist. She went to school to study it. Anyway, she interviewed Jon Atack recently. Or at least I think it was recently. At this point, I have no idea how far back any of these clips go. But I do have two to share with you. And hopefully I'm doing them in the right order because I really have no idea right now. And here we go.
Hubbard realized how he could merge hypnotic techniques, repetition, fixation, and mimicry, the ways of getting somebody into an altered state, with the promise of supernatural powers, resistance to any illness, brilliant IQ, wonderful emotional equanimity. And he continued to sell these things from 1950, and they're still being sold.
It's the stuff of science fiction.
Only two aspects really in Scientology. One is to have the intention so you can command and control other people, and the other is to be able to leave your body and travel the universe. It's a huge scam which has enslaved people psychologically and physically. There are about 4,000 members of his Sea organization, and they're slaves. Hubbard realized how he...
Okay, so that's the first clip, and let me get back to you so I can share the second clip. Okay, so if you watched it last night, then it probably is pretty new. Thank you, Peter.
Is insane.
Well, it's exactly that on the third operating Thetan level, you were told that 75 million years ago, the evil galactic overlord Xenu rounded up the populations of 176 planets, brought them to Earth, blew them up in volcanoes, collected them, their spirits on electronic ribbons, and then we were exposed to 36 days of hypnotic implanting in the place that Christians call heaven, which Hubbard makes clear elsewhere. And I came away from that
as insane.
So I loved how Mayam was trying really hard to not laugh out loud at what she was hearing. I saw the corners of the mouth go up a little bit. Hi, Zippy. But she held it together. And I have to say, yeah, her expression was funny. It was like, what? So, and I imagine there are an awful lot of people who still have that expression when they hear what we now know, and just almost take for granted because we've been hearing it solidly for like however long we've been in this movement at whatever level we've been in it. So anyway, I did enjoy her expression, and of course because it's Jon Atack, that yes, Amy, she can control her emotions, but the facial expression still snuck out. But because it's Jon Atack that is telling the story, that she's going to get a very detailed explanation and history of Scientology. So, who better to get into the nitty gritty of it for her? All right. So, as I promised, Style Audit 1A and a couple of others, namely Where's Nana, who back then I think she was just Nana. I can't remember now. But she is now Where's Nana. No, Mayam is not a Scientologist. I think she's a psychologist. Yes, but exactly, Brian. Oops. Jeez. He can be a disgruntled jerk, but he does know what he's talking about. Exactly. So Helgare, or sorry, formerly Helgare, formerly Helly, Hells, and Style Audit 1A, and very briefly, Where's Nana? We're celebrating weekend before just passed the 2-year anniversary from the Chicago org, or for the Chicago org. Really, I think it was more they were celebrating their presence out there. But whatever. And if you watch the stream, if you haven't already, you will note that Ms. Cabbage does make an appearance out there. So please enjoy this little clip.
A street person. She came for the party. We're having a party. We're so excited because apparently this group has been here 2 years, 2 years of coercive control, so and I don't tell anybody, we don't want it to get out. I think Miss Cabbage is coming for the anniversary. Miss Cabbage. Yeah, she's been trying to get help for a very long time. They ignore her because I think maybe they think her leaves are brown and she's degraded. But we're going to go see. So we're making a little party. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to. You tell me what I should not be doing. A street person. She came.
So that mystery person was Where's Nana? Hello, good vibes. Good to see you. And thank you for the clarification about Mayam. I knew that she had gone to school for something scientific, but I clearly did not capture it and hold that information in my brain, but hey, brain farts, right? Um, oh, are people forgetting to hit the like button? Thank you, Buttercup. Miss Cabbage, may she never let us alone. Thank you so much for that, Adam. I so appreciate that. Oh gosh. Style, you're fine. Uh, If you clearly just heard my diatribe on the perils of working on camera. Yes, thank you. Never in Nana was what she used to be called. It's it's been long enough that that's kind of deleted from my brain, and yet as I think about it, I still have her as that in my phone list. So I just look for Nana. What am I going to do? Wait, treat what like a doorbell? Did I miss something, Antics? Because I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to treat like a doorbell. Ah. Oh, her new name is Where's Nana, because she's all over Chicago now, or the Chicagoland area. Hi, Irish. Perfect timing. Okay, so anyway, you know, I had it pretty much together until I had to hit the go live button. And then everything fell apart. So, all right. So, anyway, Lauren with a C is new to streaming, but she's been out protesting for a while in Clearwater. And she was out there in front of Flag on Friday, and I wanted to share her channel with you. So please have a little look.
So this is what we're doing. It looks really pretty. This is their biggest building. This is like their mecca. But you notice how many people are here. Not very many. That's probably the most cars that are parked out there all night. But this is their like main building. A bunch of my friends have had to do courses and classes as children in a lot of these buildings. My friends were assaulted in these buildings. Don't put up with that, period. We don't put up with inhumane activities anymore. That was probably, oh look, there's one in their uniform. You see, it looks like resort wear. It's so weird. Those clouds are awesome though. Why does the sunset, oh, it's over there.
So, as I'm sure many can understand, we can be distracted very easily, even with a camera in our hands. And yes, Lauren is great. Lauren is just, keeping it real. Peter, my audience always sees me sweat, and they are kind of used to it at this point. And, when Lauren with a C, no, it does not make her name Clorin. You know what? I have come to find that my chat actually appreciates how very real I am on camera. What you see is what you get. I am me, and I am me 24/7. I'm not putting on any airs on camera. The only thing different is that I do my hair and, well, most of the time, and I usually put on makeup. But that's really kind of a vanity thing because I have seen myself on camera and the makeup at least makes me look at least a little more human. So, oh, thank you, Kim. I appreciate that very much. Hello, Eyes. It's okay, Eyes, because you know what? You can go back to the beginning after and watch the whole thing. Thank you, Buttercup. You like the realness. And see, that's I appreciate that too with other people. I'm not one for fakeness, and so I appreciate when other people are real. It's that's me. So this is me. Oh, and I put on a t-shirt instead of wearing my pajamas most of the time. Sure, Janet. Okay. It's all for the clicks and views. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Becky. If Scooter's report goes as planned, I would be very sus. Like, who kidnapped Scoot? Gonna make me cross the wrong border going to rescue her. Oh, thank you. Scooter, it just shows that if you don't know even if you don't know the tips and tricks, you can still make a difference by making a point. Yeah, exactly. And in my personal opinion, the only people who should be fake on camera are actors playing a part. That's just me. Oh, Irish. Well, good luck with that, honey. I'm also recovering from the spring forward. And I really wish we would stop doing that. Like, hello, we have electricity now. Okay, so speaking of Irish, Irish was back out in Dublin yesterday. So please have a look at this carefully curated clip that I pulled today and enjoy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. That's what I have them there for. I'm just trying to plant some seeds particularly with all the kids' events that they run in there, that they're getting false safe point and they'll grow up thinking, oh, that was that benign place, that friendly place I used to go for my Irish dancing. Or maybe there's no harm coming in for a free personality test or free stress test. And that's how you get you on the hook. It's very cleverly crafted the way they've done it through the free personality test to roll you into the cult, and you're not even aware that you're getting mind controlled in there. So that's why I'm out, just to try and, oh, hang on, I remember that lady was out there with the posters. Maybe I better do a few Googles first before going in there. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, thanks very much. Thank you. Just talking to a gentleman there who was reading my signs, which is encouraging that people are done.
So well done, Irish. And although I didn't have a chance to watch the whole thing yet, because it was today that I pulled that clip, um, clearly you have not lost a step. So good for you. Um, and I did notice that it's a 3-hour stream, so that's why I didn't watch the whole thing yet. Yeah, Amy, I agree. And I vaguely remember having a lot of issues with my girls when they were babies and trying to adjust to the time changes. And now it's just my cats that do not understand the time changes. And it's still a pain. So especially in the fall, because they want their food when they're used to having their food, but the clock changed, and so we're not supposed to give it to them for another hour. We have to make them wait, and they do not appreciate it at all. Okay, so finally, Michelle Rumbal and Haggis Basher were out in Toronto on Friday evening to protest the IAS event fundraiser that was happening at the latest Toronto org, because, just a reminder, our protesting got them kicked out of their last building. That will never get old. Anyway, so now this is the other one that I'm sharing to you from my channel because Michelle was streaming to the private Facebook group, and that's a little harder for me to share with you because it's a private group. However, with the exception of the first few minutes where I forgot because I was sharing from one window to another, not just a tab, I forgot to hit the share audio. So the first few minutes are silent. And then I closed that stream closed that window and reshared it, remembering to click the audio. So thanks, Antics. So the clip that I'm going to share with you does have sound. And I will also warn you that Michelle sings. She sings very well. She also makes up lyrics to actual songs to work to tell information about Scientology. She does this every time she protests, which I do not have a problem with. The only problem I have is that I now have an earworm that will not leave my head. And we laughed about it today on Facebook Messenger, so she knows that. Anyway, please have a look. You are probably already subbed to my channel, but Michelle does actually have a channel on Facebook, but I'm not sure, on Facebook, on YouTube, but I'm not sure if she's actually using it, so I did not include that information for you. I want to check that before I give the channel information.
My honeys, I hope you get out someday. I hope you get to wake up. Do they put you on the cans already? Yeah, they audit you, don't they? Yeah. You're making your children, you're stealing their childhood. You're stealing their childhood. Are you Publix? So you pay? Oh, you're losing your grip on the, You're supposed to meet my emotions. So if I get really, really excited and all that, you're supposed to meet me there. The Aftermath Foundation can help you, but you've got money. You're Publix. You're pumping this thing up. You're making David Miscavige the millionaire he already is. Sure.
Isn't there like a more public place to like do this instead of like here and now?
This is where they are. They're up on the 3rd floor. Scientology.
Oh.
We are protesting. My honey.
So, anyway, they did a great job out there. I don't have a clip from Haggis Basher for you, but she, Becky, maybe. And again, none of us here in Toronto have really done a lot of protesting recently. So I give them props for getting out there and doing their thing. And yes, some of the people going in were not very happy, but there was no violence involved, so we're good there. But I thank you, Cricket. I do give them props because they were on it. They had their most of their information down. Maybe not the exact terms all the time because there are a lot, and Scientology is very difficult for those of us who are never ends. Janet, I don't know. Someone else will have to fill you in on that. I know that she hasn't streamed in quite a while, but I am not aware of the details surrounding that. Hi, Carrie Ann. And if someone in the chat knows, please feel free to share the information about Mona, because I too have no idea. I just know that suddenly she was not coming up in my feed. Mona is working on a new foundation being founded by Joy Villa. Oh, thank you, Amy. I was not aware of that at all. But Joy certainly got herself a good person for that. So that's fantastic. Congratulations to Mona. Oh, she's still active. That's good to know. Okay, good. All right. Well, that's what I have for you today. So the technical difficulties at the beginning of the show stretched it to an hour. Hey, what do you know? Thank you, everyone, for contributing information, for sharing here. That's really what this channel is about, is helping everyone in the movement to end the abuses of Scientology. Whether we end Scientology itself is yet to be seen, but I certainly hope that the effect that we are having is making more people aware, putting more eyes on them, making it harder to continue to abuse people. So, with that, thank you to everyone who sends me clips and links with timestamps and perhaps context, Fuzzy. It does make it much easier to put the show together. Fuzzy. Special thank you to my mods who always help me muddle through this on a regular basis. And in general, all mods, whether you work with me or with anyone else, I give you mad props because I too am a mod and I know what it's like, and it is not always easy. And I appreciate the effort that you put in, and I know that most of us do as well. And those who don't, it's usually because you are not letting them do what they want to do, which is usually create havoc in a chat. So, props to all mods. Okay, so, oh, the Fearless Joy Foundation. Okay, thank you, Antics. Hi, Bob. Bob is Packy Issues, by the way. For those of you who do not know who Bob is, now you know. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support to me and to all the small channels. And please take care of each other. Have a good week. And remember, like who you like, watch who you want to watch. After all, we're not in a cult. And I will see you next time, and hopefully with less technical issues. Bye.
School and mom celebrate. celebrates the smaller channels who are working to bring down the cult and protect human rights. Scooter Mom celebrates the smaller channels, the ones who need more attention and are out there more and more. If you want Scooter Mom to show a small channel, send her clips and links, since you are making clips and sharing links is easy to do. Whether you protest and or watch that needs you.